magic, wonder kid. I mean, we're running out of descriptors for Luka Doncic, but how about Picasso? So when I was in Dallas to spend some time with Luka Doncic, and I mentioned to Jason Kidd, his coach, that I was doing so, he suggested that trying to capture Luka, it's like trying to ask Picasso to explain how he paints. And I kind of like cocked my head the way you're probably doing right now at your TV, and he explained, well, Picasso, he has the same paints, the same paper, the same brushes that you or I have access to, and yet what he makes is valuable masterpieces. But what you or I tend to make is just like a paint smattering that your mom might only hang. But Luka, with basketball, he is constantly constructing masterpieces. Here's our conversation.
Call your friends because something special is happening once again tonight.
The legend of Luka continuing to be written.
He has got it cooking again.
Mania, you know.
You've had success, you've won overseas, you've been around someone like Dirk who knows what it takes. What is the path for this team this year in winning it all?
You always got to believe you're going to win a championship, that you can win it. And I think with me and Kai, I would say 2 of the top 10 guards in the NBA right now, I think you have a chance no matter what.
2 of the top 10, where do you put yourself?
I don't know. Top 10.
Let's talk a little bit about Christmas Day. What's up with you and Devin Booker?
Devin Booker and Doncic go face to face.
In a different world, you know, if the Suns had taken you number 1, you could have been backcourt teammates. What is your relationship now? Do you get along with each other?
It's competitive basketball. I really love his game, the way he plays. A lot of times I watch the Phoenix actually, you know, because of him. He's a really, really great player. But obviously we have this competition whenever we face each other.
I'm obviously asking because in one of your meetings last year, you and Book, you had that exchange, and then afterward you said you guys don't want to watch friendly. There you go. We have smoke. So do we get to see more of that?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, you know, I respect him a lot. Like I said, I love his game. I love the pace of his game. He now has a new role as point guard, so I think he's been doing really good.
4 seconds, desperation, and that is Luka Magic!
Since it's the holiday time, if we're making holiday wishes here, current or former, if there's any player that you could play with, who would that be?
Dirk.
And you have your wish come true.
He can't move no more. But he can shoot it still, so.
Mark Cuban said after last year that he believes that you want to play your whole career in Dallas, but for a superstar like you, the team, the organization, the franchise has to earn it. Where you sit now in the pieces that they've made, the moves that they've made, have they earned it?
Yeah, I mean, I always say I'm happy in Dallas, really. They make me feel like home here. I was always happy here since the day I arrived here. You know, obviously the championship's not there yet, but like I said, hopefully one day I can win it here.
So here's the deal. Booker has won 9 of 11 head-to-head meetings against Doncic in the regular season, but Luka's Mavs, of course, came back from a 2-0 deficit, or an 0-2 deficit, rather, to take down Booker's top-seeded Suns back in the 2022 West semis. So this is going to be a good one, is basically what I'm saying. Luka versus D-Book is just one of the individual matchups that I'm so excited to watch on Christmas Day here, Perk. But do you think that they are circling this battle in Monday's slate?
Hell yeah. And first of all, great interview, by the way. Second of all, more, and more. And I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about beef. I'm talking about this beef right here in between the lines. We need more of this around the league. I'm looking forward to watching Devin Booker and Luka go at it. We're talking about 2 of the bright, young, rising superstars in the game today. I don't want to see jersey swaps. I don't want to see family photos. Can you take a picture with my kid, or can you take a picture with my mom? I don't want to see none of that. I want to see this, and this is great for the game of basketball, this competitive nature.
Yeah, Luka may have said nice things about Booker to you.
He didn't say, when I said, do you guys get along and like each other, he went to respect his game.
He didn't say yes.
He didn't say yes. That is 2 different things.
And that's the thing. I was at that game last year. We just saw those highlights up.
Yeah.
And it was very intense. And Luka is merciless on the court.
Yeah.
Merciless. He doesn't care. He may say nice things about you off the court. He wants to kill you on it. And Booker's the same way. Booker is old school, Perk. Maybe one of the oldest school guys we have in the league right now. But the reason this game is really interesting is that their stars are kind of out. You have Beal not playing in this game.
Yep.
And you're probably not going to have Kyrie in this game. So both of them are going to have to, you know, score. And Derek Lively is, we're not sure he's going to be there for Dallas. So
It's
really
huge for them.
Luka's probably got to go in this game thinking, I got to score 45 to win. And Booker's like, if Luka's trying to score 45, I'm trying to score 50.
Right. So if this is the individual matchup that you two have circled, do you have the same one circled, Zach, or is it something else?
Yeah, we all know this matchup. I like this matchup. I wish they would get in the Christmas spirit a little bit more. Perk, you're like the Grinch over there, wanting these guys to not get along. I want to watch earlier in the day Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard. They may not guard each other directly all that much, but this is an awesome matchup, and this is Jalen Brunson's chance on a big national stage to say, hey, I'm an all-star. I'm an all-NBA guy, and earlier in this season, he hung 45 on a Bucks team that if they have one Achilles heel, it's their perimeter defense. But they're starting to play better on both ends of the floor. They're trending upward, and Damian Lillard is finding his footing in Milwaukee, too. So this is a fun one for me.
Zach, what are you actually saying about Jalen Brunson? Because it sounds like to me,
Here we
First
go.
Street Baptist Church, you preaching the gospel. My grandma used to start fanning herself when she started catching the Holy Ghost. What are you saying about Jalen Brunson right now? Please.
You're trying to ask if you think that he's 1A on a championship team like you believe Jalen Brunson
I'm just
is?
asking. I'm just asking.
Okay.
NBA